Hello everyone. We'll talk about the technical difficulties in a moment, but first, we've lit a candle for the Fallen. By the way, the Momentum, you are a mod. I just needed to set it. So, the candle we just lit and the music the music you're listening to is in honor of the Fallen. So that is Hurry Polo, who in week 8 had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. The Memetim, who in week 18 had a heart attack due to unsustainable strength too. But Panliska, who met their end against a large corpse eater. There was Drizzt, who in week 18 had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. Same with Akuma in week 20. Lotus Grammari in week 20 as well as Asulika. Double A Sharma was slain by a vile bone courtier. The Trash Man in week 23 due to unsustainable stress. Brindleson succumbed to Blight Spitter. Sawtooth Negri succumbed to Blight Spitter as well, as did Melodic Discord. Sorry, Melodic Discord, I think I saw you here earlier. Sorry that you died. Ricky Martin's here. In week 25, Ricky Martin died of a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. Dima Parachute succumbed to Blight in week 25. Neo Loki had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. That guy Patches bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero. Oh, that must have been during a boss fight or something. That hurts. That really hurts. I don't remember that. Dima Parachute. Wait, so I guess I made 2 Dima Parachutes. So what I've been doing is just looking at comments lists and things like that. And, you know, whoever's name pops up that I presumed at the time that I hadn't used already, I used it again. Or I used it, what I thought was the first time with Team Parachute, got 2 characters, I guess. Mares, week 31, died due to unsustainable stress. Sir Malamar had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. Wow, lots of heart attacks. Week 31 was a bad week. Same with JSF and Nicole Neolucky Dubois. Backmare? I don't know if I changed that name. Dormant Heart had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress in week 32, as well as the first Aegon Adventure Crusader bled out. Michaela in week 36 bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero. Basnage had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. Cheney bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero. Dezo Penguin met their end against a Shambler Sycophant. Sir Michio was slain by a vile Brigand Bloodletter. Apex 27 met their end against a Brigand Fusilier. Rebecca bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero. It is Delight of the Endless. I think your name's on here too. RBK succumbed. Rebecca, bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero. Week 42, and then we didn't have any deaths for a while. Week 64, RBK succumbed to Blight, Unstable Flesh. Endless, my friend Alex, met their end against Unstable Flesh in week 66. Pullback, week 71, succumbed to Blight from a fungal battery. Your condolences to yourself. Eileen the Crow met their end against a Blighted Giant in week 75. Week 79, Ghost Hardware, who I assumed just because it was Ghost Hardware that he would be just like invincible, but I guess not. Died ensuring the Bandit Raiders were delayed. Oh yeah, that's right, Ghost Hardware was a hero. At some point, Ricky Martin, either in the last stream or the last Darkest Dungeon stream or some point after that, Oh, there you are, Ricky Martin. Week 92, you met your end against an outlaw cutthroat. Centimeter Worm in week 96 died. Another hero died. Oh, sorry about that. Died ensuring the Bandit Raiders were delayed. A Redgrave bled out due to a wound inflicted by a fellow hero in week 97. I guess someone wasn't pleased with Redgrave. Ivana Beeb. I've had the worst luck with Vestals. My Vestals always die. Ivana Beeb and Gina MH in week 114 and 116 respectively. As you can see, the Bandit Raiders took quite a few of my heroes, but eventually took them out. Then we have Ed Saurus 01, who in week 118 was slain by a vile Swine-Tar champion. Decoy Black Mage in week 128 had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. Yes, the Momentum, you missed it, I think. I'll go back up. AJ Sin, one of my oldest viewers, met their end against a giant ectoplasm. That was not fun. No, not yet, Caleb. AJ Sin, who we just said. Rince Windus in week 142 met their end against a fungal bombard. Alistair had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress in 145. Dahlia met their end against a gibbering prophet in 149. Vernon in 156. Aaron, another one of our mods, was slain by a vile fungal claw in week 128. And then Brooke, the person who made my Twitch avatar, died in week 168 and had a heart attack due to unsustainable stress. So it is because of all the fallen that, yeah, we're in the position we are now, where we have all of our buildings upgraded, everything's upgraded to 100%. Most of our full stable is level 6 with the exception of 4 builds, which I'm not going to bother with for now. Everything is, yeah, pretty much fully upgraded. I've not read guides or anything like that, so I don't know to what extent my builds and the trinkets I'm using and stuff, I don't know to what extent this is optimal. I would presume not, but whatever. We're going to probably lose a few characters here, and it's been a while since we've lost any characters, so because I've been very careful. But yeah, we've not yet been into the Darkest Dungeon. So yeah, you're watching this on YouTube because for whatever reason Twitch wasn't working for me. It said on my PS4 that I was streaming. When I heard you were going to stream this game, I became super excited. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dynamite Man 100. Oh wait, hold on. We needed to look for the Memetim. To review with the Memetim how he died. Either that, or are you still alive? You might still be alive. No, you're not. Oh, you died in week 18. You were one of the earliest deaths, the Memetim. So, sorry, friend. Yeah, pretty much everyone, like all the viewers are dead. So, if your name is here among the dead, I guess we can go over real briefly who's still here. So, Henri of Astora, Aegon. On the flip side, my name's easier to pronounce on here. It's, easy to read, hard to say. Legend, yeah, well that's much easier. Then we have 103rd whatever, who's a legend occultist. Hugo, who's named in honor of my great uncle, my grandma's brother. Pacino, who is rip you with him. Pacino's yeah, Arbalist. Lainey is one of my cats. I don't know why I decided to name a character after her, but why the heck not? I guess would be the counterpoint. Zethanix is a plague doctor. Scion 95, an occultist. Pancakes is basically like my best. Ooh, although, okay, we already have him getting treatment because in the last mission he got like a whole bunch of diseases, which really like tanked his stats. But yeah, we've locked in protection, accuracy, and critical melee skills. Then we have Darkman. This is another of the Trashman's aliases. Sidokira, Regret, So this was the first build. This build was actually dead, and I was given an opportunity to bring it back to life, so I was like, sure, why not? Fitzherbert, which was the default name for this character, but I liked that name so much I just kept it. Ohio Redshirt, Azure End, Adrian aka DFH, Hunter M, Leo Alvarado, Sharkman, another of the Trashman's aliases, Kaylee, which is my sister's cat, so I figured, yeah, get the cats in there. Paragon DS is a Houndmaster. John, named after Jon Snow, because why not? Darkblood Souls, another Houndmaster. I'm really imbalanced in terms of how many builds I have for each class. I really should have done a better job of managing that, because, yeah, like for example, Yosaho is my only Jester. Rolling Ewok, Senator Robert, and Cassidiv, all Grave Robbers. I like the Grave Robber class a lot. And then Eileen the Crow the second. So, that's what we're working with. Hopefully we're not going to add to the piles of the dead tonight, but if we do, we do. So let's get started. You really like to... Yo, no, that's... Okay. If a Darkest Dungeon quest is abandoned, not all heroes are guaranteed to survive. Someone must sacrifice... Oh, so it's just like the Raider, or the Brigand Raid quest. Dynamite Man, the opposite is true, in fact. If I ever see... So this is how... the Trash Man always makes fun of me for this whenever it happens, but whenever I see a cat on the street, I tend to avoid them, because, you know, I've had a few cats, unfortunately, die from cars, so I have this notion that there exists a cat navigation butterfly effect, whereby yeah, you can, you know, if you spook a cat or something and they end up you know, running out of their way and into a place where, yeah, they're not really familiar, in some way you could, you know, maybe be seen as being responsible for the cat's death. So the short version of the story is basically that whenever I see a cat, I just avoid it as best as I can, because I don't want to be responsible for a poor kitty dying. And that will probably sound crazy to many of you, and because it kind of is. Okay, so we might as well just load up on everything, because we don't even really need loot at this point. Like, I'm sure there's going to be good loot here, but alright. Cat butterfly. Yeah, so no, yeah, so I'm very much on the other side of, you know, violence against cats, I guess.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Okay, that's frightening. Okay, so we got a couple of settings we need to fix here. I want to turn on subtitles so that I can actually hear what the guy's saying. I'm also going to turn off my heater. Oh, crud. Sounds like Vendrick. It does, kind of. Subtitles... I thought I turned down the music so that, oh, I must have discarded the changes. I thought I turned down the music, so in the beginning of the video you're going to be hearing the, FF, or you would have heard the FF7 music together with the in-game music, which is what I wanted to avoid, but oh well. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, the most recent update added a few... I've not played since the most recent update. It's been a while since I played. Today I just spent a bit of time getting ready. So I presume this is going to be just like the Brigand raid quests, where as soon as you go to the other side, more stuff will open up. This is really interesting. Does anyone claim the new class that will come with Crimson Court? If not, that'll be me. Is there DLC for Darkest Dungeon? Because if there is, I'm down for that. So normally we have 4 tiles in between each room. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tiles. Okay. Okay, interesting.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing the DLC on stream if, yeah, this is scary, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't, at least I presume we don't have the right type of class here.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
This is really freaky. Aegon, would you be interested in articles analyzing games from a philosophical point of view? I found a blog that started out with Majora's Mask and thought of you. I would be interested in that if I had time to read it. But I very much appreciate you thinking of me in that context, so thank you. Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that I'd love to read, but just, I don't really have time for anything right now. Except for, you know, the occasional stream and stuff. And if I'm reading stuff, it's usually for work, so... other than, you know, comments for Let's Talk Lore. Vampire/vampire hunter. Very interesting. But thank you, CTL91. It's very kind of you to think of me in that context. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so these are brand new enemies that I've never seen before. Do you have the issue with... Okay, well you got 10 plus melee skills, so we're not going to be using ranged attacks with you.
Eradicated.
Rip. Thank you, CTL91. Nothing, Melody Kramer. We did a vigil for a candlelight vigil for all of the builds who came before these ones, and you know, who helped us get to the Darkest Dungeon. Welcome, though. So yeah, obviously, I've come a long way since those first 2 streams I did of the game. I do actually understand how the game works now. That part. Yeah, woo, woo, yeah. You're in the Darkest Dungeon, woo. Pretty much.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh man.
The light, the promise of safety.
So I want to say that the torch is draining. Oh, I don't like you. This is a human eldritch. Eldritch beast. Okay. So he gave us and the controls, by the way. Never. You're the boss. You're the boss, Dynamite Man. I'm not very good at dancing. I lost my train of thought. Okay. So it doesn't have a lot of health, only 38 HP. Death Lash, so causes stress and debuff. That's rude, saying you don't like him before you know maybe he's a nice guy. Well, it certainly looks fancy, but then he, you know, unveils something much more beastly underneath. It's not cool. Okay, so it doesn't look like he has any attacks that cause bleed, so what is the point of a minus bleed resist? That's weird.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This entire battle's a misunderstanding. Yeah, I just slaughtered a poor innocent Jedi dude. So this is a very interesting look. Okay, maybe the debuff is for whatever is in here. So let's do that. We use a torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Not slightly because they can't see out of the hood.
Strength to follow it.
Well, I really like how different it looks, because you know you've seen so many of the same things just over and over again in the same dungeons, and I'm sure I'll feel the same way about this one eventually. But so I usually start with this build with the blind fire to raise the speed. I don't know if that is actually a smart thing to do, but I feel like it is. From the Church of RN Jesus, or a promotional man for Rogue One. Yeah. 9610 and 9470. Bring you to the front. Whoa! Okay, that's different. Or at least they'll... Oh no, I guess it's really not. Their clothes are a little different, but beyond that, they're more or less the same enemy. Wrecked. Get wrecked. Yeah, so Henri and Aegon always go together, basically. They're a package deal.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So I feel like this dungeon is going to be much bigger than it appears. Hello, Tyler. No, this is our first room battle in the Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, we killed an innocent priest who just wanted to be our friend. I'm tempted to heal here, but let's just finish him off.
Broken.
4 levels in the Darkest Dungeon. Well, there's four different people we have to kill, right? No, the Darkest Dungeon inside, like the Darkest Dungeon proper, is the last dungeon in the game, Darkest Dungeon. So I'm shipping. Well, I don't know if shipping is the right word for it, but their names both start with A. They both are alliterative with Astora, so seem to make sense. Okay, plus 20 stress. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have, what is this, 5 tiles. Up or down? Let's go up. And we only have 1 thing for camping, so that could be a problem. But let's reorganize things here, because I hate that you can't use the D-pad to shuffle things around down here. They have to use the analog stick, so I try to make it as... I try to put everything as close as possible so I don't have to do it so much. Yeah, that part I still don't really... I still think it's kind of weird.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
like they didn't want to force guys, or, you know, or what...
clear.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about it, and let's talk lore. Yeah, sorry, Robert. Twitch wasn't working for us. It's like the cat butterfly effect. Oh man! Wow, why is everyone picking on Aegon? What the fuck? Jesus, look at that. Well, I guess he's well, now he's marked. So okay. Well, that's why we got the rallying flip. Boom. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to Light of the Endless. I concur with that. 100%. Because it makes her feel less like a character and more like just a foil to the player. Okay. That was a waste of a heal. I don't know why I did that.
Obliterated.
Or a waste of a turn, rather. Oh, that heal, 103rd, whatever, nice. Oh, that's why, like, as much as it's nice to have the Vestal with, like, the guaranteed heal, when you have the Occultist and every now and then it's just a crazy big heal, I love that. Oh, you can swear, that's fine, just as long as it's not every second word. No, wow. Please tell me I have... Oh no, it's Aegon who has it, isn't it? Fudge. Oh, we do have the Holy Lance. Beautiful. I thought it was only Aegon who had it, so that we can get ourselves back in order.
Press this in.
Oh,
Give them no quarter.
nicely done. Okay, now we're gonna wreck you. Boom. I have not considered, like, I considered it, but then, yeah, it doesn't seem like my kind of game. Yeah, swearing is fine, just again, as long as it's not every second word. And as long as you're not using pejorative terms.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a
Slow
and
and
insidious
insidious
killer.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, Caleb. I have a limited amount of time, so I can only play so many games, and I'm already playing too many games as it is, so, yeah. I'm sure it's a great game, but just, you know, too many games to play, too little time as it is, unfortunately. Okay. I think we're good. Did we reform? We did, okay. Witcher 3 is like a second job. See, that's what I'm... That's what concerns me most about getting into games, where it's like, you know, it just requires so much of your time, and I have so little time already, so... Okay, Aegon's pretty stressed, but... I'm not really sure... Is there a reason for that? Oh, that's why. Or potentially why. And maybe he's feeling claustrophobic. Alright, Aegon, we'll suck it up, buddy. You can do it, man. Aegon of Stressora.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Making very liberal use of my torches. Okay, that's 2 rooms. Wow. Okay. Now the question is, do we go down there or do we go this way? I think we go that way, because if we're looking for the boss is probably going to be at the end of a path. Wait, I should see... Oh, everyone's 70% for traps. They're upset that I killed their friend for no reason. Well, that's really good of you, Caleb. I hope that, yeah, I hope everything's going all right. And yeah, it's really really good of you to do that. I don't know why did I do that? Apologize with your sharp objects. Okay. 716, 715.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Aegon, man, no. Both Aegon and Henri have like massive death blow resist though, so hopefully we don't have to deal with mortality debuffs, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. But hopefully we can get a nice heal here. Fudge. It could have been worse. It could have inflicted bleed. Oh. Just invite him over for a Barbie. Oh no, here it goes. 4 HP. That's bleed resist. Okay. Do we want to get rid of that? Yes, they both have bleed attacks, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'm really, like, the more I play this game, the more impressed I am with how they were able to map everything to the controller. that this is definitely a game that is best suited for a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, they've done a really good job of making it incredibly intuitive. If you just spend a little time with it. Oh, nice heal. Okay. Let's do that. Well, I hope you enjoy it, Dynamite Man. Okay, we should probably just finish this guy off. So much for the debuff resist. Oh, except he can't even hit her. Okay. $26 and $35, okay. I don't have a problem with people talking politics at all, as long as you're respectful and you don't spout nonsense that is prejudicial in any way, shape, or form. So everything is political. If you've watched my channel at all, you know that. So okay, we survived.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
a trick of the light? Yeah, and you won't if you're being respectful, right? So but yeah, whatever you do or don't want to talk about, that's fine. Okay, I'm probably gonna regret that, but I wanted to at least get him over half, because he might have... no. Or Smat? This game's too bright and Jerry to bring down with such talk. Yeah, touche. Touche. Okay, wow, there's like no scouting in here whatsoever. And that's a nice looking gong there. I appreciate that, Caleb. No worries, man. Oh, I feel like we really should have camped there. Because pretty soon Aegon's resolve is going to be tested. And I guess, yeah, we are using the Holy Orders, which gives us 15% extra virtue chance. So I suppose that might not be the worst thing in the world. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay.
well struck?
Nice. So how do item drop and level up work in this? Well, there's only... oh shit, Aegon's getting really close to... so, we'll see what happens. There's only 6 levels, Caleb. And there's basically... there are level 1 dungeons, level 3 dungeons, level 5 dungeons, and level 6 dungeons. And your character, if you're 1 above or 1 below, then you can go to that dungeon, I think. Something like that. And yeah, so you have a stable of heroes, as they're called, and you need to try to build them up to level 6 to go to the darkest dungeon, and that's what we've done. So now we gotta actually survive the darkest dungeon, so that might be another story entirely. We're gonna clear Mark status, so that poor Aegon doesn't succumb to stress. Okay, although I guess it's gonna happen. Yep, here we go. Come on, Aegon! No! You're selfish!
Self-preservation is paramount.
No! Oh, that hurts.
end approaches.
Jerk on of Astora for real. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I didn't... On neither Aegon nor Ornery did I equip the battle cry, which would have reduced stress at least a little bit. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna try and kill you. Aegon was always selfish, I knew it, yeah. Hold, my armor has a scratch, bugger! Oh, man. That's not good. Selfish, shellfish, Aegon. Yes! 103rd, whatever, with a clutch heal. Getting scared of super scary Cthulhu monsters? Yeah, well. He's supposed to be all brave and stuff, you know? Where was that during my exams a few weeks ago? Yeah, you put like an ancestor's... Oops, sorry, you put like an ancestor's eyeball in your pocket during exams. Alright, we're gonna move you back there. Waste of a turn, but... Move resist is a lot more important than I initially thought it was. Because it is a pain in the ass sometimes when your party is out of formation. Wow, in the early stages I didn't want to say anything, but... Ah, yes, just take all the glory then. Shut up, Aegon. Oh, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, in the early stages of this dungeon, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, this seems kind of easy. Like, we're doing really well, and that... Even though I didn't say it, I only thought it. That's come full circle to bite me in the rear. They didn't say I couldn't bring eldritch artifacts into my advanced social psychology exam. Well, I hope you did well in spite of the absence of said artifacts. Gosh! Team, what's happening here? Team Honor and Aegon are usually take care of business. Oh, no. Okay. No more messing around. The light does not will it. Oh, come on. Scaredy cat. Everyone's missing now. This is not good, friends. Aegon's gonna have a heart attack soon. We're definitely gonna need to camp after this. Nice. Because he is not in great shape. I believe you're over level. This is a level 6 dungeon.
Grievous injury. Palpable
Grievous
fear.
injury, palpable fear. And overstressed. Look at that 192.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, let's camp.
Huddled together. Furtive and
Munch on
vulnerable.
some noms.
Rats in a maze.
And bust out a quick zealous vigil. No, you fucking bastard! Oh, waste of it. Did that waste 4 hours? I think it did. Gosh darn it. Okay, I guess Honor gets it then. Convince the burger to escape. At least we don't have any mortality debuffs to worry about. But we do have, well, I guess it's pointless now. Gosh, I shouldn't even bother with that because he's gonna have a heart attack sooner or later anyway. Yeah, and then he's gonna lose all of his HP. If we return victorious, the church will greatly reward me. I feel strong and powerful. Let us carry on. We've used our last log, so that's the state of things. Our Hugo's a man of silence and action. I'm not crazy. He would probably cut off his own head like the Lothric Knights, as opposed to committing seppuku. gosh, this place is enormous. Wow. Yeah, and I have no idea if we're going the right way. But we shall see. Why else would he be holding the sword right there? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I want to say that these probably connect to each other. And that the boss is maybe here or something. It really does make it much more difficult when you have virtually no scouting at all. I love that guy. Okay. Nice. I'm treating those guys like I treat the little swine dudes who give you diseases. I just try to kill them immediately. I don't waste any time. Oh, yeah, he's gonna have a heart attack. Fudge. What are you? Oh my gosh. You are a malignant growth. Cultist priest ascended witch. Bleed resist. Do any of you guys have bleed? Yes, you do. Oh, we got no more. Crud. Alright. Really, it helps you have a battering audience. Well, it's nice to, you know, there's a reason I saved this, because I could have gone to the Dorcas dungeon like weeks ago, but I decided I would save it until I had time to stream. So, it's cool getting to share this with all y'all. This could kill you, but it could not. Dang, damn it. Okay. Oh, 100th or whatever. There's the bleed. Fudge. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Okay. 81%. Okay. Take you out. Rip. Let's bring you. Not you. No. It's the one criticism I have of the controls. The fact that you can't use the D-pad here. And you have to use the gosh darn analog stick. Okay. Let's buff everyone as best as we possibly can. Oh, that's not good. Heart attack. Always getting close. That ain't good, friends. I believe so as well. Which would be interesting. I'm very curious to see what that's all about.
Be wary.
I think I was right. I think the boss is right there. Fudge. The fact that we don't have the fact that we don't have anything to camp with kind of sucks, but I'll be blown away if it's even. Thank you, Melody. My packed shape, someone carry it. Shut up, Aegon. Oh no. Oh, I hate how there's always an enemy before the boss. That's good, that's good. Oh no, he's bleeding. It's not good. Oh, he dodged it. I shouldn't have healed him because now he's going to have a heart attack anyway. And he's going to lose all that health. Well, no, I know it's not a spoiler because there are, I think, 4 different bosses listed. So, yeah, see, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. Aegon. Their hopeless flailing encroaches on my swing. Aegon, friend. Ay, ay, ay. Mamma mia. Stop, that one belongs to the light. Can you imagine walking along with a group of people and your friends are just talking / waiting for you to have a heart attack? Yeah, well, don't even bother healing him. He's just gonna have a heart attack anyway. That's the interesting thing about this game, is the extent to which it tries to systematize things that really can't be systematized. Oh, the other thing that that really drives me nuts about this is it's very easy to accidentally pass on your turn, and there's no, like, are you sure you want to pass on your turn, which there really should be. Actually, we need to heal ourselves. That's 2 bad heals in a row. Oh no. We're not even gonna make it to the final boss. Resist. Nice. Okay. Rip. Although I suppose it's warranted given the circumstances, yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, well, because of the mouse and keyboard, for sure. But other than, like, that, those 2 things I've mentioned, I think they did a really good job in translating it. Here we go. Although I don't know why, because now it's just gonna heart attack again. Damn it! Why did I do that? Oh man. If I die, I'm owed last rites. Don't forget. We'll light a candle for you. Don't worry. Why did I let myself come to this? Oh, Aegon, friend. Oh no! You've been with the friggin' crew for so long. Oh my god, the Collector. I hate the Collector so much. Especially, yeah, when he just randomly shows up. It's like, no, go away from me. Shoo from me. Alright, we need to try and heal up before we go into the boss. Although, again, Aegon's probably just gonna have another heart attack. There it is. Yep. Oh, 199. There. 68? I've never seen a heal that big. Okay. That's good, I think. I'm reasonably certain we're gonna die anyway, so.
Seize this momentum. Push on
to the task's end. Okay. Wow, look at what little supplies we have left. That is ridiculous. I was right in thinking that there would be basically no loot, and or that who gives a shit. Like, I have everything I need at this point. At least until characters start dying, which... Okay, we'll give you 4 of those, and we'll give... I really hope this is the boss, otherwise we're gonna have to starve, and Aegon's probably gonna die if that is the case. Oh shit. Okay, what do we have here? We have a Shuffling Horror, 33% protection, 24 dodge, 2 speed, and basically invulnerable to stun. Effectively invulnerable to blight. Bleed is a little bit weak, although I don't think we don't even have any bleed. Shite. Debuff 88%, move 98%, so it can be moved, but and this one. So I'm feeling like we should probably attack the cultist priest first. But my concern is that either A, the boss will just respawn it, or B, it'll be like that situation. I can't remember which boss it was, where there was the tiny little dude. Excuse me. There's the tiny little dude, and then yeah, the boss would get enraged if you attacked him. Hey Tyler. Hope you're having a great day today, friend, and everyone else, whether you've been here or you're just joining us, because I don't think I said that yet. Okay, who do we want to take out first here? 162 health, that's not that much. Okay, let's increase our speed. No use in healing him, because he's going to have a heart attack any second anyway, so we might as well do... Nice. A finger. I'll give you the finger, mister. Don't be rude. Nice! Henri. I judge thee guilty. There goes Aegon. In more ways than one. Okay, I'll take that. I'll certainly take that. Oh no. Rip Aegon. I don't think I have any bleed stuff, so Aegon's really gonna have to make use of that death's door resist. Unless, I think we're gonna take out this guy. So much blood. Oh, and you can't heal because you're out of position, friend. No. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Rip Aegon.
Mortality clarified in a single.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I shouldn't have bothered with him. Fudge.
More dust. More ashes.
No. No. And it all falls apart just like that. I toyed with greatness, now I suffer eternally. Alright, we gotta just throw everything we have. And rip 100 through whatever. Oh, this guy, the Arbalest can't move forward. Only back. Aegon of later Astora. Rip 100 through whatever. No. Henri. Yes, Henri. Yes.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Oh no, more deep mortality debuffs. Oh, shut up! Just take the freaking buff. Rip. Go forth to victory. Okay. Well, good luck with that, Henri. I don't think we're making it out of here alive. Oh no! Oh no! I think we have to run because I have all my best trinkets equipped. But someone's gonna have to die. Oh, that's bad. No, Dynamite Man. I have all but 4 of my characters are level 6. No, I think we gotta run.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
It's nice that you did that, but we're gonna run now. So the question is, who dies? Ron of cowards. Hey, that's not nice. The question is, who dies? I'm pretty sure that the person you have selected is the one who dies. So, I think we have too many Crusaders as it is. So I'm tempted to say I really think that Henri and Aegon should just both rip. Oh, but no, I've invested a fair bit into Henri. Am I wrong? Is it just random? I'm hoping it's random because I don't want to pick. Unless because Aegon already died. If Aegon already died, then that should count as a sacrifice, right? Alright, let's hope so. Oh, okay, random here, okay. Who is it?
Setback, but not the
Who is
end
it?
of things.
103rd, whatever, rip. Nice of the plus, you stand there and decide, yeah. Rip, wow, not a great first foray. Oh man, that hurts.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Rip. Alright, well, on that note, we're gonna take a break. Before we make our next foray. And probably lose at least one or two other players. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to sell some trinkets too. We have so little money. Gosh darn. Okay, but I'm gonna put on some tunes in the meantime. But yeah, be back in 5 to 7 minutes or so. It's not rave music. It's music from Herzog Zwei on the Sega Genesis. All the music that's played on the streams is video game music. It may sound ravey, but it technically isn't. Okie dokes. So we need some cash money here. Speak for yourself, I was headbanging the whole time. So we're gonna sell some trinkets that we don't use, because I have a lot of them and I only use a few. Probably don't want to use any of these. Or sell any of these, rather. This one I don't like at all. I'm gonna sell that. I also never use this one. Nor this one, because the debuffs are too strong. Wait a second. Where's my healing one? Oh no! Oh, someone in the chat mentioned that I should unequip things. I did not do that, and I lost my favorite of the head items, of the head trinkets. The healing one. Gosh darn it, that was silly. Oh, and also a stress reduction thing too. Wow, that's terrible. Okay. Alright. That's a very... This is like a red tearstone ring. I'm not going to use that. Wow, how quickly you go into the red, eh? If you have one unsuccessful trip. That's terrible. Also don't use that. Also... no, that's too situational. That's pretty good, but... yeah. Also don't use that. Obviously... oh, wait! Oh, I do have it! Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Let's see... okay, so we gotta get... poor Henri and Hugo. Oh, there's money to be made in the gambling hall. Who's stressed here? Okay, everyone's pretty good. We gotta put Pacino... oh, Henri, you gambleaholic. Excuse me. Oh, it actually even says what you're sorting it by now. That's nice. Okay, Pacino, help you with your bulimia. Okay, and everyone else is fine. So who are we going to take this time? Let's see. Okay, so the boss is susceptible to bleed. So we do want... well, let's try stacking some bleed. So we'll put Yosaho in there. Where does Yosaho like to go? It's Yosaho the second, because Yosaho the first died in a bullshit manner, so I'm like, okay. I'll make another one. Okay, that's good. That's good. Someone play Eye of the Tiger so you can get pumped. Well, I'm pumped as it is, but we got to... I believe it was almost completely immune to blight. I think it was 98%. Do we have a healer? Oh, definitely need Houndmaster. Do I want 2 Houndmasters? Is the question. Because I feel like if I go too heavy on the bleed, then I might end up actually... I might end up not being able to even make it to the boss room. Who's better, Dark Blood Souls or John? Dark Blood Souls. Oh, if only I didn't need a healer, because this attack would be great, lowering the bleed resist even further. And then we just stack bleed on the boss. But we need a healer really bad, and yeah, it's gonna be Cyan 95. And even though Pancakes does not have, wow, you got a lot of ailments. Okay, as long as we keep your HP above 50%, because we're certainly not gonna have our torch going down to 26. Does he have anyone called Mark in the roster? I do not, no. Oh wait, we have 2 open slots. Alright, so first person to type occultist, no spelling errors in the chat, gets to be the occultist. Alright, so Joe Dason wins. Oh, Joss Dyson? I can't say your name, I'm sorry. Joss Dyson. Because it can always use another healer, and occultist especially. And the nice thing is, yeah, you don't have to pay for most of the upgrades, because it's already mostly upgraded. Cool.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Oh, it's your Shino. Okay. Alright. That does help. SH, we're just going to call you that. Shinobi. Shinobi. Okay, that's more like it, because now I'll remember who you are. Apologies. Stupid Twitch. I blame Twitch for not working tonight. And I would recruit the Crusader, but I want to have a bit better balance in terms of the builds, because we still have 3 Crusaders left, so that's, we're not going to recruit the Crusader, because the reason I'm okay with letting Aegon die like that is just, you know, we already had so many Crusaders, so we need to cut down on that a bit. But I didn't want to just kill someone, so so we could use another, I guess it depends, whichever the next level 3 build is available at the stagecoach will take. Okay, but enough dilly-dallying. We need to figure out our party. So we could use my cat Lainey. But for the first slot, we've still not sent, and so even though Pancakes doesn't have any bleed attacks, yeah, I don't think the leper has any bleed attacks now. But Pancakes is basically my best character, the one I've invested the most in, just because he had good perks, so I just locked it in. Okay, so let's see. So our 2 middle heroes have a whole lot of bleed, and then the one in the front is just pure damage, the one in the back for healing. So that could work. That could work. Darkest Dungeon stuff to fight Bloodborne stuff. That'd be pretty cool. There was like bosses like that. Okay, Jester. So we have both of these, but they're common. But 4 accuracy and 4 dodge is pretty good, but we need speed, because Yosaho is currently damaged in terms of speed. What are considered range attacks for you? These are all melee, so that's no good. Sorry if you're watching saying get to the dungeon already, but I want to make sure that, yeah, we're prepared for it. And where was the speed thing we had? This one. But that is stun resist and move resist. So we'll see if there's something we can put on. It increases. So this one's stun resist and dodge. Oh, look at that. 53 dodge for Yosuho. What up? Okay, to Light of the Endless. These are basically rings. And so each ring has like a positive effect. Not all of them, but many of them have positive and negative effects. So what I try to do, and I have no idea if this is meta or not, but what I try to do is I balance out, you know, whatever the positive effect is for one with the positive effect of the other. But let's start with the other builds first, because I know generally with these ones what I want. So, and some of them are class specific. So like this one, Houndmaster Spiked Collar, gives you plus 15% damage, 30% bleed skill chance, but minus 33% healing received. See, I don't think I have one that will balance that out, but yeah, if you like turn-based RPGs and roguelikes, this is very much a game I would recommend checking out, because I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with this game. I don't know that I'll do New Game Plus, but alright, let's just give you bleed resist. Why not? Okay. So this one is easy. Oh, or not. 10% stress, so we're going to equip something to counter that. I'll give you that, and then Sign 95 is going to get to Junia's head and an Arya box. Okay, so we have everything equipped. I'm tempted to switch this up though. Bleed skill chance, I think, but then we still need speed. I'm pretty sure I sold one that would have been useful for that. Yeah, so our Yoso's resistances are going to be awful, but he's going to be a bleed machine. How do you even discover the properties of some of these, though? Pick up ahead and notice your aspirin is working better than before, yeah? Yep. Pretty much. Okay. So before we go, let's just make sure that we have all the things we need equipped for camping. So Sign 95 has Encourage, Wound Care, because we need to make sure that we have something to prevent nighttime ambush, which is very important. Okay, so Dark Blood Souls has it. This one, Turn Back Time, that's good. Every Rose has its thorn, that's good. I've never once used Mockery, because it's mean. You could use it if, yeah, you're optimizing everything, but that's not how I've been playing the game. You look into the eyes of the severed head and see your true lover, then you realize it's just a head and you're going crazy. Pretty much. I can move faster. Thank goodness for this ring I put on this morning. Goddamn, oh man, I wish they had a ninja flip ring. That'd be awesome. Okay, let the mask down. Okay, so we're gonna buy a couple of things for pancakes here. Encourage, Wound Care. And we're gonna get rid of that one. Cool. So Dark Blood Souls, you have everything, right? It looks like. Yep. And Yoso, okay, cool. I think that means we're about ready. Let's just check here. Ooh. I could use that. 12,500. Because we do have 2 Vestals. So and so that's a power up that, or a trinket that's specific to the Vestal. But yeah, it increases the healing skills by 33%. And so, because one party I like using is 2 Crusaders in the front and 2 Vestals on the back. I find that quite an interesting party composition. So we're gonna buy it, and we're just gonna sell a couple other things so we can afford it. Don't need this. Don't need this. That's actually not bad, but the -1 speed. Also don't need that. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna buy that. Not that we're using it right now, but so we can use it later. Okay, Darkest Dungeon. What are the rewards? 15,000. See, the worst part is once you've upgraded everything, there's nothing. You can't do anything with the heirlooms, so they're pointless. Talisman of the Flame, -100% stress from skill revelation. Whoa, what is that? A cool combo. Yeah, I do the same thing, Dynamite Man. The exact same thing. Yeah, it's really satisfying. I think if you look at my Highwaymen, both of them have that same combo equipped. Yeah, the point blank and the riposte. I love that, as well as using the riposte of, what's this class called? The Man at Arms. So you have both of them doing riposte damage, is really nice. But yeah, we're all about the bleed, at least in the middle of our party for this one. Okay, let's do it. I don't think we encountered any blight last time, but we're gonna buy everything anyway just to be safe. I don't think we had any chests either. Only ever got one skelly. That's unfortunate. Okay. I suppose we should buy it. Just in case, because, yeah, again, there's like basically no loot, so I don't know why we have the key and the shovel, but... Oh, Man of War.
Once again, the stars are right. And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Yep. Okay. We're going to reposition ourselves here so that we're a bit more comfortable. Something I've explained to the trash man before when it comes to me and comfort is that for many people, comfort is a state, whereas for me, comfort is a process. Because I'm never comfortable for long. I'm comfortable and then I move, and then I'm uncomfortable, and then I move, and on and on it goes forever.
The creature fattens itself on your failures.
Okay. That wasn't as comfortable as I thought it would be. Okay. Even though I don't think there are any traps.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, these guys. Oh, why don't you just protect each other? So he ate himself to heal his friend. That makes sense. I hope you guys are susceptible to bleed. You are. Very nice.
And power.
The ground quakes. Oh, because there's no one in the back. That makes sense. Let's hope this doesn't inflict bleed. Nice. I look forward to when we see MC and A. I don't know who that is, but I appreciate the discretion.
Hope blossoms.
Alright, self-heal again. Oh no. Oh no, he's healing himself with that. That doesn't make much sense. Alright, rip. Annihilated. Alright, that's better. Unspoilered gone of Astora, indeed. Ideally. Okay, reform. Annihilated. Yeah, I love the narration in this game. It's great. So this doesn't appear to be a random encounter. I really should have flipped the Jester and the Houndmaster. That was really dumb. So I actually don't want to... I shouldn't have reformed that, because I was in a better position. The only difference being that the Jester can at least use his buff while there. So that helps.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Village people are an American band legend. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna switch these two and try to remember to keep them there.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Masterfully executed.
Slice, slice, slice. Flesh wall.
Powerful blow.
And we're gonna save the dog treats for the boss, or we're gonna try to anyway. And the dog treats basically increase the Houndmaster's damage considerably.
Their formation is broken.
Maintain the offensive. And Yosaho's dodging skills, what up? No.
Dizzying blow to body and brain. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Sometimes things become popular in countries other than their own, though. But point taken. Oh, YMCA. Yes, sorry, I missed that. Yes, we do have YMCA. That's definitely a thing. I remember singing that in elementary school for some reason. It was like, I don't know, like every now and then they would put it on the PA for some reason, and yeah, I don't remember why. Remember PA systems? They used to, I remember seeing how it worked once and being like, what the fuck? Like, they just put a little tape in there. Or tapes. I remember making my own mixtapes. I remember once, myself and my childhood best friend, his name is Joseph, we once played through Doom in its entirety and recorded all the music along the way. Just cause, like, why the fuck not? It was awesome. Probably gonna figure out some way to rip the tracks instead of recording them off of the speaker, but why the hell not? We didn't have anything better to do. We were kids anyway, so... Okay, what is the debuff here? 20 strike. Okay, we don't want that. We do not want that. But we do want to try and conserve some of this stuff. Mix gone of Tate Stora. Early pirates. Okay, you have 11 stress. We can get rid of that. Let's just get rid of your stress. Why not? Yoso's in a bad position, though, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because now he's going to get bleed damage, damn it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, and when it wasn't
Clearly.
pirating, there was no... I don't think there was any way to even get the music out of the game, so...
Of the light.
At least at that time. Because this was the shareware version, back when shareware was a thing. Okay, so last time we went up, and I feel like that worked out pretty well. We don't know what is down, of course. Down might be a completely... a path with basically no resistance, but... we at least knew last time that we can make it. Provided that, yeah, we don't get really bad RNG and run into a collector or something.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I can deal with that. Even though these guys are much bigger pain in the rear here than they are elsewhere. Very low hit percentage too. Scion 95 is marked, so that's not good because needed that dodge. Okay, it's almost at 70 in stress. Pancakes, nice dodge. Let's use Hue. Nice. Do we heal ourselves or Yoso? I think we heal Yoso. Nice. Thought that would reduce our stress a little bit. Guess not. Oh, it's like 1 HP. Nice resist of the move there. Very nice. Oh, I saw 95 so stressed. Don't be stressed, friend. No, he didn't resist his Echo one. That's not good. That is not good. That guy was dead too. That's bullshit. Oh no. Oh, why did he resist that? He would have went right back to where he was supposed to be. All up to you, Yoso. And Dark Blood Souls.
The slow death.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Destroyed.
45 damage.
This expedition at least
Promises success. I'm not so sure about that, but I appreciate your confidence.
In Radiance, may we find
Monsieur
victory.
Ancestor. Okay. And then the boss is right there, I think. So as long as Scion 95 can make it, we're gonna give him some grub. Just to be sure.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, so that's the boss. I'm reasonably certain. And now it's time to camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Okay.
And uneasy companionship.
Okay, so we want to prevent a nighttime ambush. And we all gotta give pep talks to Scion 95 now. Hey friend, are you stressed? Don't be stressed. Oh, thank you. No! I didn't mean to do that. Oh man. we could have done the every rose has its thorn speech too. Dag nabbit. Okay, well, at least we got stress down at 45, so I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Especially seeing as I accidentally friggin' use something I didn't want to use. But that was my fault for mashing the buttons. Ouch.
Unbalanced.
Oh, come on. Oh no. Sign 95, friend. Bleed resist, definitely want to get rid of that. So for those who haven't played this game, is there anything I can explain that I'm doing? Because I'm mostly just trying not to die here, but I can always try to explain things if there's anything that's unclear. Oh, that's why they're not bleeding. They have really high bleed resist. Oh no!
Reeling. About to break.
That's not good. That ain't good. No! Yoso, no! Oh no!
Or expire.
So whenever someone finds themselves at death's door, they get debuffed basically for the rest of the quest or the dungeon. You can get rid of it with certain things when you're camping, but we've already used our logs, so I think I just need to try for myself. I'm more of a hands-on learner after I see. Yeah, see, I'm juggling both of those things right now, the soul level 1 and this. So yeah, it's definitely the type of game where you can watch it, but like you really need to be in charge of like making all these decisions yourself in order to really kind of get what's going on. My thread winds on. Winds on? Winds on? Oh no, don't tell me we're gonna like get to the boss room. We're gonna limp to the boss room after we actually started off really well too. Nice. Really need to heal pancakes. Alright. Oh no, Poochie. Okay, please. Could have been better, but I'll take it. Okay. Alright, we survived. Yosoho is not in good shape though.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
So we might keep him where we originally had him. Because at least he can still use Slice Off. And that's all we'll technically need for the boss, and that way he can also buff the party too. So yeah, so we'll keep him there. We'll give him some grub. Yep, that's the plan. Okay, so this is win, lose, die, survive. This is going to be the last battle of the stream, so wish me luck. We're going to move the dog treats right here, so that, the dog's got some nice treats and therefore is a more efficient and vicious killer. Because why not? Okay, everyone, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I fucked up. That wasn't the boss room. I fucked up. I thought that was the boss room. Gosh darn it. Oh man, what was I thinking? Wow, because we have to go there, and then there's another room, and then another room, and then the boss room. So I fucked up big time. Oh, and I could have saved the log too. Huge mistake. Colossal error in judgment there. Judgment and memory. Yeah, yep. And I spent so much time commenting on how enormous the area was too. And so you think I would have remembered, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's buff everyone. I done messed up, man. So not an especially successful first foray into the dungeons, I don't think. Because now everyone's gonna be stressed out and upset. Okay, that's good. Yosaho's resolve is about to be tested. Pancakes, yes. No. Oh my gosh, and if we get another hunger check, we're screwed. We are screwed. Doesn't this count as the second? Well, yeah, I mean like first foray in general, but oh man. Colossal. Unless, do we still have food? Nope, we have no food. We have 0 food. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna eat one of the dog trees just to make sure we survive. Rip Yosaho. Resolve tested. Yes, Yosaho, yes!
A moment
Beautiful.
of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Alright, there's hope. Never been much of a leader, but I'll try. Tally ho! Well done, friend. Good job. Wow. Nice. Okay. Now we just gotta hope there's no hunger check. Because if there's a hunger check, we are screwed.
Slow and insidious killer.
Because again, I don't think there's loot anywhere here. Thank you, Blues Gem. Unless it was here. That might actually be the boss, but I don't remember. No hunger check, no hunger check. Oh, no. No. I knew it was gonna happen.
All for such a little.
Gosh darn it.
A bite of bread.
There's not many times 0 food is a good thing not in real life. Alright. No. How could I have possibly underestimated the size of the dungeon that colossally? Like, that is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I fucked up big time. Okay. The finger. I'll give you the finger, mister. Oh no. Come on, Scion 95. Please, friend. No!
Madness.
Dagnabbit.
Sublimity of the intelligence. Or so it has been said.
Oh, we gotta heal. Everyone needs healing. I'm only level 4 and I thought this game was harder. Yeah, it is really, like, the darkest dungeon is very unforgiving. Like, if you make one mistake, as I've made plenty here, but it does not forgive your mistakes whatsoever. Your pathetic universe is wheat to the scythe. Nice heal. Okay. Oh, this dude doesn't bleed either, eh? Crud. No, 190%, 97% bleed resist. Should have done that earlier. Okay, that's good. Oh, we actually made him bleed. Wow. No! Scion 95. Scion 95 watches this is gonna be like, why is he saying my name so much? What's happening? Yeah, everyone's gotta heal up.
Great is the weapon.
Okay, that worked out.
On its own.
Alright, here we go.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I still can't believe how badly I screwed up. Oh yeah, the boss is right there. That's great. Let's just camp here. Use all of our food, all of our supplies. The boss is literally right there. That's great. Yeah, this one's definitely the boss. Oh man. Enjoy all that light.
That devastating blow.
God, I hate that attack. And also does away with the light too. Oh no, pancakes. Need you at 100%, friend. Excuse me. Oh. Couldn't afford that. Nice. That was stupid. I should have just moved back. Stop being mean, Scion 95. What the heck? your abusive trait.
Slowly, gently.
Okay.
This is how a life is.
I'll be happy if we can at least make it to the boss room alive. Oh, I did it. I thought you meant legend that there was an additional one before the boss. And I was going to say that would be nonsense. Okay, okay. Gosh, if only I'd saved some food. I would have been in much better shape right now. I'm afraid we're going to have to run away again. At least now I know also not to bother with the disciple. Good. Thank you. Okay, so that's 8 damage per round for 3 rounds. That's good. Oh no! Not fair. Oh crud. Okay, we have 2 bandages, but that's it. Oh no, I should use the debuff stuff. What was I doing? Okay, we're below 50%, which is bad for him, I think. Yeah, he loses speed, so we're gonna heal. No. Is that it? Yes. No! Right after I reform my party, what the heck? Oh, that is so annoying. The bleed's almost gone too.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or
We
cowardice.
still got a damage boost. Should we even bother moving back? Okay, so then if we go 3 back and then... I don't even know. No, let's just use the... What is it? I thought I said dick stab. Dirk stab. Dick stab. Can you believe that?
Concentration.
As soon as every time I reform, he does it again. Although this time, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. We just have to keep building up the bleed. And hoping for the best. Don't pass. Don't you dare pass. Yes!
A moment of valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
It certainly does. Well said. No! Shit, heal. Oh, that is so annoying. So we really need to stack move resist. If you can even resist that. Because I don't know if that's the same category of attack. Oh, Death's Door for fudge.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
They certainly do. We just gotta keep attacking. And hoping for the best. What are we up to? 13 damage for 3 rounds. That's good. No! Why are you healing 0 for? My suffering has granted me a modicum of power. Good for you. Well done. I was hoping for a critical there.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Rip! Rip! Oh, we're so close to...
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
I think you would have to kill it afterwards, but sometimes they do, Legend.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. A decisive pummeling.
Oh, we're out of position. Should we go for it? He has 8 health, and we can do 1 to 2. Yes! Get fucking wrecked! Okay, now we gotta survive, though. Okay, we gotta survive. Fucking A.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Ancestor Scroll, plus 25% healing, receive stress heal, plus 10% stress. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wow. I can't believe we did it. I cannot believe we did it. Wow. Thank you, everyone. I thought we were, like, yeah, we were dead for sure. It was the bleed. So, like, yeah, we couldn't have done that without that first trip, because I had no idea what its resistances were and things like that. But then, yeah, as soon as I saw that he was so susceptible to bleed, well, rip Scion95, thank you very kindly, if you end up watching this at some point, for your service to the hamlet.
You have merely
The Astora Manor estate.
The abyss. But it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation.
That it certainly is.
Like
well,
me,
that's going to do it for this
you will
stream.
begin to see things as they truly are.
Whoa, so it's like a Bloodborne-esque twist. Because I've never seen the moon in the sky like that. So it's basically Bloodborne, Blood Moon. The Blood Moon's here. That's pretty cool. He's saying you'll see things as I see them now. Alright, well, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I'll try to... So, what do we have left now? Oh, I can only imagine Dynamite. We have 3 more assaults left. So I will try to stream the rest of them, but provided... If I wind up doing the second and the third off camera, then what I'll do is I'll make sure that at least I do the final Darkest Dungeon quest on stream. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. That was certainly a roller coaster of emotions there, but yeah, we did it. So Thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.